Hi there and welcome back to Toni's Garage. I'm Toni and today we are going to present the third part of that Minichamps and Kyosho unboxing. I say Minichamps and Kyosho because even if at first I had the impression that the box would have only Minichamps models, it seems that a lot of Kyosho models went through. So let's get into it. And the first model is a very cool vintage Porsche. One Porsche 911 Targa from 1995. So quite an old model. For many years I was not a fan of the Targa models from Porsche. I preferred the old school cabriolet or the coupe version, but in time I started to like it and now I'm quite a big fan. And this Targa is a great example of that great design Porsche has on their models. Awesome looking red, very nice combination between that red and the leather interior. It is a really nice model. You'll have those brake calipers and brake discs. If you are paying close attention to the rims, you are able to see them. Unfortunately, the brake calipers are not in a yellow paint as most of the Porsche models have the brake calipers, but nevertheless the details are there, which is quite nice. Very cool headlights. Targa mentioned on the back and next to the engine, very nice details. Since you'll have very big windows, you are able to see inside. Being also a Targa model, it has the roof opened and you are able to see all the details on this model. And you can see that the models are there. Very nice dashboard and the steering wheel. Those sport seats are very cool. It allows you to see in the back and to also see that you'll have no space whatsoever in the back. So very cool details. You'll also have a windscreen wiper on the back and in the front. Overall details are nice. The exhaust pipes are decent, not the best, but are decent. We already know the story between Minichamps and the exhaust pipes issues. Cool. Let's move to another retro supercar or hypercar, we can say. This time is the Jaguar XJ 220. A very cool looking model from Jaguar that unfortunately it was released at a bad time, to say it like that, when it was the oil crisis. So it was not as successful as it should have been. That being said, the details and the design is absolutely gorgeous. So give me a few seconds to open this because I don't want to break it. The good thing that it's quite fixed, so you'll have no issues transporting it, but it might be a challenge when you want to open and see the model. As you can see, very aerodynamic design, very cool details, very sporty looking Jaguar. I'm a big fan of this model, even if from the moment it appeared and I was a little child, this car was of a great interest for me. You'll have the Jaguar logo on the front grille, very nice, quite details, air intakes. You'll also be able to see that great engine due to that plastic or glass wannabe engine cover. So very nice. The side windows are not the biggest from them all, but having in mind that you'll have a panoramic roof, you are able to see inside without a problem. The steering wheel is on the right side. Well, British car, what can you do? So the details are quite here. Very nice racing seats, sport seats, not racing seats, but very nice. Quite cool interior. You'll also have some door interiors, some door interior details. Very nice. You'll have like a roll cage for the engine. Great details. All the rims, all the looking rims, nice. Very nice looking model. This is one that I like. But the exhaust pipes, as usual, they are a mess. They are filled up, even if we are discussing about a Minichamps model, and normally it shouldn't be the case. Now let's move back to the Germans, because this time we have a GT3 car, but the street version of the GT3 car, and it is an SLS AMG GT3. In a very exotic looking yellow. You can say it is more of a Lamborghini looking yellow than a Mercedes, but nevertheless this one looks cool. Look at it. Very nice details. It really has some very nice details. Love those rims with great brake calipers and brake disc details. You'll also be able to see the driver's seat with those racing seat belts. Very cool details. Awesome windscreen wipers, a roll cage that is very visible inside, nice place to refill the car, absolutely enormous air intake on the front bonnet. This is a middle engine in the front, but more to a middle engine car. Cool exhaust pipes on the sides and detailed absolutely huge rear wing, awesome front grille, and that Mercedes logo, absolutely fantastic details. Quite a limited edition. This GT3 is one of 528 pieces, as you can see right here. So this one is a very cool example of a job great done by Minichamps. Another racing car. This time we will have a Porsche G99, a combination between Gunnar and Porsche from 2003. Let's see if it's something written right here. Gunnar Porsche G99, driven at Paul Revere Grand Am in 2003 by Petty, Baron and Lewis, and that's it. That being said, let me show it to you because it is a real beauty. And this model, it has a very interesting design, quite similar with the one with the hazard signs, black and yellow combination, very cool looking livery. I also like the what's written on the livery: caution, do not go to beer.com. So caution, do not go to beer.com, because hey, you don't know what addiction you can get into it. Great details, very nice looking headlights, and awesome details in the back. You'll also be able to see very detailed exhaust pipes and very nice headlights in the back. The interior, it is there, but since you have very small windows, it is not the easiest thing to see on this model. That being said, one of 2064 pieces, the limited edition Porsche G99 is a great looking model from Minichamps. Awesome looking one. Unfortunately, the plexiglass cover is quite broken, but it's not broken hard enough not to protect the model car, and this is good. Perfect. First column is already gone. Let's see what is in the second column, and we will start with the Kyosho from the museum collection. This is an old Japanese car, a very cool Japanese car. To be more specific, it is a Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R Racing in a very cool red and white color combination. Let's start and open it without breaking the box, because I did that before. That's it. Great. Good. Now let's open the box and let's admire this gorgeous looking car. Awesome design from Nissan. This sportier version of the GT-R from that period of time looks absolutely great. You will have a roll cage only for the back seat. Don't know exactly the reason why you will not have a complete roll cage, but maybe you know better. If you do, please let me know in the comments. Great details, great seats. You'll have the steering wheel on the right side. In this particular model is quite lowered down. I think it's a quality issue and not something from the real car. The rims are very nice, quite fat tires, really cool, awesome details. You will have that GT-R logo on the stand. Very nice looking details on this model car. Unfortunately, the same as in case of the Minichamps, the exhaust pipes are a joke, are just two, I don't know how to say, two little sticks of plastics without any type of details. And at the end of the day, it's quite a shame, having in mind that they are able to do that, and they have plenty of models that prove that they are able to do more details when it comes to those exhaust pipes. But hey, Lamborghini. We didn't speak about Lamborghini for quite a long time, so let's do something about it. We will have a Kyosho model, a great detailed and very detailed Kyosho model. This is a Gallardo. Not any type of Gallardo, but a Gallardo SE, a little more sportier than the normal Gallardo, with some very nice looking details. So this is the model. It looks like a real beauty in that silver with black combination. It is very detailed. Those brake discs are absolutely awesome. Great details on those brake discs. The brake calipers unfortunately are on the same color with the rims and the brake discs, so they are silver, but they are very detailed. You can see the Lamborghini written on them, so quite nice, but you need to pay close attention to it. The interior, black seats with a little bit of silver on the central console, allows you to see inside quite well, so I'm quite happy about it. The details are there, very nice dashboard, very cool steering wheel. The seats are very nice, so top notch from this perspective. That V10 that you can see through that glass protection, and if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but let's try. I'm not mistaken. You can open without a problem the engine cover, and this will allow you to see those great looking cylinders with that Lamborghini logo on them. So very cool looking Lamborghini and great details from Kyosho. They did a fantastic job. Let's see the exhaust pipes. Well, the exhaust pipes are like they should be, detailed and not filled up, because at the end of the day you paid some money for these models, and you could expect some small details like these ones to be not to be ignored. Great. We will move back to the Germans, this time with a very cool BMW or BMW. This is the 2006 BMW 6 Series Coupe, one type of car that I really like, in the specific dark blue. I don't know how to pronounce it in German, but understand it is mentioned like Monaco Blau metallic. I'm pretty sure that I messed that up quite badly, but hey. That being said, this metallic blue looks absolutely fantastic on the M6. From my perspective, it is a signature color for this model. Awesome exhaust pipes, awesome headlights, very cool details, and the interior, even if it's all black, since you'll have quite some big windows and a panoramic roof, you are able to see the interior quite well. The brake discs are small, but are quite small compared with other cars. The brake calipers are also there, are black. This is a BMW, so let's see if it respects the tradition. But I don't want to break it whatsoever, so I will give it a shot. Yeah. You are able to open the bonnet, and that means that you have access to the engine. Being a modern car, a modern BMW, you'll mostly see the engine plastic cover, but hey, you are seeing something. Limited edition, one of 1008 pieces. This is a nice model from Minichamps, and they show you that they can, if they want, they can. So yeah, good. Last model from this column, another Lamborghini, my joy. This time we are discussing about the Murcielago from 2004 in a specific yellow metallic, so yellow Lamborghini, or let's say what crazy name it has in Italian. So the metallic yellow, as you know, in Italian is Giallo Orion. So very cool and very exotic. And look at it. It really looks giallo. So awesome details. I love those headlights. Great. I love those exhaust pipes. I'm really glad that Minichamps didn't ruin this model with some lame exhaust pipes. Awesome interior, even if it's all black, you don't have the windows on the doors, so you are able to see in interior quite well. Great brake discs, great calipers are on the same color, so unfortunately they're not so evident, but they are there. You will not have any details on them. They are, I would have expected to see the Lamborghini logo on them, having in mind that for the Kyosho model, for example, it was there. But hey, the interior is very cool. I absolutely love it. It's in manual, this one. Great looking one. Unfortunately, you'll have the engine covered completely black, matte, and you are not able to see the engine details. That being said, fantastic looking Italian beauty. And we need to move again back to the Germans, because this time we have a concept car of a hypercar that you are all familiar with. So this is the prototype of the 918 Spyder from Porsche, a model made by Kyosho. Pretty sure this was made by Kyosho. Or Spark. It might be Spark. I need to check. Yeah. But what it's sure is that it looks fantastic. It has a combination between a matte black and white with a dark red interior. So it is a perfect color combination with absolutely great details. And if I'm analyzing the details, it might be a Spark because it is top notch. You'll have the exhaust pipes here, great rear details. The interior is gorgeous. You can look at it for good minutes and you'll just have admiration for it. Absolutely fantastic steering wheel details, absolutely fantastic board. The center console is there, and it's not that it's there, it's very detailed. I love those rims but I love those seats with those racing seat belts. This is the number 2019 and 980 from a 3666 limited edition. Absolutely gorgeous looking model. Spark, well, when I will start opening the boxes from Spark, you will see why they are above a lot of other manufacturers. Because Spark, and for the 164 collectors, Spark is the bigger brother of the Mini GT, and you are all pleased by Mini GT, so you'll definitely be also pleased by Spark. It is a great manufacturer that makes absolutely fantastic models. Cool. Let's go back to the Kyosho, let's go back to the Japanese and see and admire a little beauty. Because this one from 1965, I'm pretty sure that it is from 1965, it is a great looking little Toyota Sports 800. And for the ones that know, that are familiar with the Toyota Sports 800, you already know what I'm talking about. But for the others, please have a little patience because this little beauty will worth it. Look at it. So small, so cute, awesome details, very, very, very cool details. It is a joy to see such a small car compared with the Skyline, that is also not a big car, but look at it. It is quite small, very, very, very cool. Let me put the Skyline back, and with some very, very nice details. You'll have those very cool headlights, very nice details on the back. Let's see if it has a decent, at least a decent exhaust pipe. The interior is top notch. You'll have a steering wheel on the right side, being a Japanese car. You'll also have that dashboard that gives you the impression that it's made from aluminum. So very, very cool details on this little car. It is an absolute joy to have it. I really, really like it. Nice job from Kyosho. Good. Now let's move to a strange car for my collection. Not a strange car in reality, but for my collection at least it is a strange car. The only vehicle that I have from Motor Art. This time I will present to you a Volvo XC60, a previous version of the Volvo XC60, quite nice one, in a nice box. This box, it has the type of closing very similar to the ones from Shuko. You've seen my clips a few weeks ago from Shuko. You know I'm a fan of those boxes. And this is the SUV. Nice details, awesome exhaust pipes, great grille, fantastic looking interior. So it is not a contender for the the Minichamps, but it has details that are easily over the Minichamps models. So awesome interior, very light color interior with those big windows. You are able to see the interior quite well. The dashboard is very detailed. I have no complaints for this model. It looks absolutely fantastic. The only issue is that the logo on the plate number on the front is put upside down. So if you are not paying close attention, you have the impression that this is the XC90 and not the XC60. But other than that, all details are here. This is a nice model. Good. And now let's move to the last model of this clip. A model that I bought not because I didn't have it, because I had this car in my collection, but I didn't have it in this color combination, and I like the color combination quite a lot. So I decided that I must have it as well. This is a Minichamps. Minichamps is a cheaper version of the Minichamps models. Basically, from my understanding, they are remaking the models they are used to make as Minichamps with a simple black interior, but at a lower price. But for me, it was a very good choice because it has this very cool looking exterior. So this is the Lamborghini Miura in a very cool looking black and gold color combination. That was the decider for me when I bought this model. The interior, as I said, all black. The details on the exterior are very nice, with the exception, of course, of the exhaust pipes that again are a joke. But hey, you must use to see the car like this, because if you are seeing from the front, at least you'll have no complaints. The details on the front part of the car are quite cool. The shape is awesome, very Lamborghini Miura style. I have no complaints in this regard. So nice looking model. Minichamps models, at least they are cheaper, so it gives you the impression that you shouldn't expect for so many details. But again, having in mind that XO models are in the same price level with this Minichamps, or most of the times cheaper, and with more details most of the times, it's still an interesting thing to decide if you are willing to buy or not the Minichamps or the Minichamps model. That being said, we ended up the third part of this unboxing. Thanks a lot for joining. In the next clip, we are going to see the last part of this unboxing. We will have some great Minichamps and great Kyosho models. So thank you for watching and stay tuned. Ciao!